Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to see Don Quixote the ballet performed by the Royal Ballet in London at the Royal Opera House. I decided to do a look inspired by ballet, putting my hair up in a bun and wearing something classic, classy and warm. It's an evening performance starting at 7:30, so I wanted to get there for 7 o'clock so that I could easily find my seats, find the building from the station. I tried on loads of different outfits until I found the perfect one, which was this gorgeous fluffy jacket. I was going to wear the heels, but walking in London was not the vibe for heels, so I decided against them. Jewellery always makes an outfit. I am going on my own to the ballet, so I wanted to feel safe and I wanted to feel comfortable. It is an evening performance, so I will be walking around in the dark. Walking to the station, and I got the train in time, yay! I love watching the view pass by, so I can just fade into my own world, but this was really creepy because the train was completely empty and then we just stopped. I felt like I was on the wrong train. But I was on the right one, just nobody else was there. Finally made it to Charing Cross. Now the Royal Opera House is about a 10-minute walk from Charing Cross. And through the gates and we are there. I managed to find my way with Google Maps out the station and to the Royal Opera House. It was only 7 o'clock, but it was already dark and getting darker, which was quite unnerving walking through London on your own, but you know, it was actually really fun. I love the lights in London. This is inside the foyer at the Royal Opera House. Nobody actually checked my tickets, so I could have just walked in. But I would highly recommend going onto the Royal Opera House website and booking yourself in for some shows. They do £9 tickets if you want to sit on the benches at the top, which is what I did. And look how gorgeous it is, and you can see the entire theatre from the benches. The benches are long benches on the top balconies, so you don't really have your individual seats like you do down there. You just have one long bench to sit on, so you do have to sort of negotiate with the people next to you about seating arrangements if you are feeling uncomfortably close to them, because it is a tight squeeze. Also, we couldn't see too much of the stage. We could only see the side opposite us, whereas the side near us, where most of the performance was happening, we couldn't see much of the dancing that was happening there. This is the amazing poster wall. That was the first interval. Obviously I couldn't film during the actual performance, but this is before the second act starts. The ballet was absolutely incredible. I didn't even notice the time passing, and this is the second interval. They have loads of historic costume stuff to read during the intervals in the bar room. And you can see the cute view. I love these tiaras, they're so pretty. And this is one of the Nutcracker Clara costumes. And here's the poster wall again. It fades from one colour to another and it is really cool. I couldn't spot a Don Quixote poster though. And that was the third act, and here are the bows. Honestly, the cast did an incredible job. I was amazed to be part of this experience. The Royal Ballet is one of the best companies that I have ever watched, and I look forward to seeing their shows again in the future. The story of Don Quixote is a bit confusing. I did spend most of the ballet trying to work out what was going on. But basically, I think a young couple were trying to run away to get married because her father didn't want them to get married. And a man who was older had gone mad and was thinking that he had to go and help lots of people because of his ancestry or something. So he was trying to help them get married. But there were loads of costume changes. I loved the dream sequence in the middle with all the tutus. That was probably my favourite part. And the main dancers, the principal dancers, these two right here, they did a fantastic job because in Act 3 you have the most technically challenging pas de deux, that's the word, pas de deux in the whole piece, and yeah, it was just phenomenal. There was a standing ovation for the cast, and the curtains closed and came back up, and they were still there and we were still applauding them. And then I had to quickly leave the theatre to go and get the train in time. I obviously had to change, so I got the train from Charing Cross to London Bridge and then changed and got back home from there. Here are the curtains closing. We all thought it was over at this point, but they came back up again. And here is the composer. Obviously he needs his applause as well. And obviously train tickets do cost quite a bit in the UK, but the cost of the actual show was only £9, and I didn't get anything from the bar. They have a self-refill water station, so I just took a water bottle with me and had some sweets in my bag that I could snack on when I wanted to. And so it was actually a really cheap night out and a really incredible one to witness. If you think about it, it's like the price of maybe 2 or 3 coffees, so if you just forgo your coffees for a while, you can earn your way to this incredible show. And now I feel like I'm just waffling and rambling, but yeah, here are all the bows, which is the only footage I managed to get of the cast. Also, excuse my voice because I am ill at the moment. And I don't know how to pronounce the dancers' names because they are tricky to pronounce, but also my camera isn't doing a great job here. It just feels of light. I kept trying to focus on it, but it wasn't doing it right. The stage lighting is very difficult to photograph in, but I'll put some photos up on the screen of professional photos. I would definitely encourage you to take yourself on a night out to London to watch the Mullova-Barley and it was an incredible experience. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you next Friday for another one.